I'm just going to pull the video up over here if there's anybody on. Welcome! Sorry about the thumbnail. I don't know why it wouldn't let me take a picture this time. I guess I went backward at the wrong time. Anyway, welcome! Here's to another RV video, or live video, sorry about that. And tonight I'm toasting to hanging out with you guys, so have a beer with me. Welcome. Wenda's drinking an Odell's Shilling, 90s Shilling. That's what I'm drinking. Let's see. I'm a little caught off guard because it actually went live while I was still trying to work on it, so I didn't get the video going. All right, so welcome to my RV. Is the camera straight? See, darn it, it made me start before I was ready. Anyway, my computer's here so I can talk to you guys. So when I look down here, I'm reading the comments because I can't read them on the phone, which is what I'm recording with. Good job, Charles. So slightly tilted. All right, well, we'll have to make do. Anyway, it's not just sitting around drinking. I do want to make dinner. I haven't made dinner for the dogs yet. And tonight I'm going to grill chicken, and I was trying to figure it out how to, like, do I bring the camera outside because the grill's outside, so we'll see. But the title of this video is, one, obviously, Drinking with Pippi. Cheers to you guys. Thank you for joining me this evening. And broken RV parts, which I am super excited about. Normally, I am not excited about broken RV parts, but what is very exciting about this is the other day, or the other night, I was woken up in the middle of the night, and I run downstairs. Before I even get downstairs, I'm like, it sounds like somebody's weed whacking in my living room. And I came down and I was like, oh my gosh, that's the AC. Or I think it was the heater that was on. And so I turned that off and I'm like, crap. And then today or yesterday, I thought, let me see if the air conditioning works, because it was the heater that crapped out doing that. And so I turn the AC on really quick, and I go to grab my camera because I want to film it for you guys so you can hear it. And all I hear is poof, and I'm like, oh no! So I turn it off, and I'm like, I'm not turning it on. I'm not going to get that sound on camera. And thinking about it, if it sounded like a weed whacker, right, that's because something spins around. And so do a couple different fans. So I went up there to investigate today, and voila, I found my broken fan. Look at that. So the sounds I was hearing before is this thing was already broken on this part. You can't see it. There's just a crack right here. And so that makes the circle off. And so when it spins on the motor shaft, it was hitting the encasement around it. And so that was the weed whacking sound. It's like a weed whacker hitting something. And then the explosion sound was, it hit so much that it broke, and all these little parts came off and fell into the filter area. So I guess, actually, why don't we drink to knowing what's wrong with your expensive RV parts. I was so discouraged because I was looking up what I thought, oh, the whole thing's wrong or something. And a new air conditioning is like $1,200. So this is $45. So that is much more doable. So anyway, I'm very excited about that. Let's see, somebody doesn't see anything. Are you guys seeing and hearing the video? Are you guys seeing and hearing everything okay? It looks like you are. Okay, okay, good. All right. Thank you for responding. So anyway, I got my broken RV parts here, which I am super excited about. I'll put it right here. And I'm going to start by, so I'm grilling chicken. So I'm going to marinate that. Alrighty, so let's see, there's a whole screen of people saying yes. So what were you guys saying before? How's everybody doing? Somebody is in, oh yeah, Richard, nice, you just left Apache Junction. Yeah, I bet it's much colder in Nebraska. All right. So anyway, today was a great day because I got a bunch of kind of monotonous work done at the house, scraping walls or washing walls, washing the putty stuff. And then when I got home, I went on the roof, and it's like windy as crazy right now. So okay. So anyway, I was up on the roof, and the case for the RV thing blew off because it was so windy. I couldn't even take it off without it lifting out of my arms. And then I was hoping that, you know, as that fell down, it wouldn't crack. So I'm going to get all this. I didn't take the chicken out. I kind of forgot. And so I was in the shower, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to go take the chicken out because it was getting a little bit late. I was trying to do this around 5:30 when I normally put videos up, but it came a little bit later. So again, it's just been a long day. So we got a little bit of frozen stuff. I've been having it sit in the water to not, to thaw out a little bit. Anyway, I am just super excited that I figured out that the problem, fingers crossed, the only problem with the air conditioner is that it just needs this is called the blower fan. So there's two fans. There's one fan on under the first shroud of the air conditioner unit, and then there is under another shroud, there is the blower fan. So it's the second one that's gone bad for me. Oh, it's not sitting on the bottom of the sink. It's actually coming out of its pan, or like its little case thing. Wow, 5 inches of snow in Nebraska. You know what? Here was, oh, I bet it's beautiful in California. Where sewer meets the sea. Oh my goodness. Can chat. Yeah, Stephen Powdexter. This is live. Okay, so let me see. Let me get the marinade. So for you guys that are just jumping on, welcome and cheers. I'm having a beer with you guys, so pull up a chair, have a beer with me. We're gonna make some grilled chicken and talk about how excited I am that I found a broken thing that means I only have to pay $45 versus $1,200. Snipe dog, 2 days in a row. I think it was actually, I didn't do one yesterday, so it was every other day but you know, like I said, wow, from Iceland, that is so cool. Cheers. That's pretty cool. Richard, I'm in Texas, North Texas, enjoying the, I don't know, 30-mile-per-hour wind or whatever. All right. We'll do a makeshift grill thing. Welcome, William from Canada. What part of Canada? Well, we have Canada, we've got Iceland, and the U.S. That's pretty exciting. Oh, and some oil. Welcome, DJ from upstate New York. I'm not sure what the mixture is. I threw the little thing out before reading the mixture on what goes into this, but I've done it enough times that you can kind of guess. Pahrump, all right, another or more people from Pahrump. That seems like it's off the map, but it's really not, because the last video somebody was from Pahrump. Ecuador, welcome. My goodness, thank you guys for joining from all around the world. That's really exciting. It's exciting to me. Nice. Yes, chicken day for sure. Robert's having ginger chicken stir fry. Welcome, Paul from Phoenix. We got Dee in Kansas City. Yeah, Wendes. Well, I know that's probably your last name, but yeah, it's not very far from Vegas, but it still seems like it's off the map. But that's a fun little town. Isle of Man, oh my gosh, that's where they have those motorbike races. Oh my gosh, this is really amazing to see where some people are from. Pembroke, Ontario, okay. Wow. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Okay, so I'm going to turn on the grill really quick. It's just outside, and so there'll be just a moment where I'm not on camera. So hang on 1 second. Welcome, Mike. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go turn the grill on really quick. Alright, I'm back. Oh my goodness, thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that. I can tell you're very happy that's a live video, because I know you're asking about that. Robert, are you talking about the explosion that, oh, you're talking about outside. Thank you. Because I was just talking about how when I got up, I was awoken in the middle of the night to what sounded like somebody weed whacking in my living room. And I was like, oh my gosh, I just ran downstairs. I realized it was the AC unit. And I thought, oh my gosh, so I turned that off as fast as possible. And then that was the heater. So the next day I tried the air conditioner because it's the same unit. And I heard so I was talking about that explosion. And that is the broken RV parts that we're all toasting to. So cheers. This is the broken blower fan, and I'm so happy about it because it means I only have to replace this blower instead of the entire unit. So which is $1,200. So 45 bucks, no big deal. Thank you so much, Alien Jones. Oh my gosh, Jeff. Cheers from North Carolina. Go buy some more beer. Thank you. I know, it's been a day like, I rarely drink, but sometimes it's really nice. And today's one of those times where I'm like, oh, I just need to have a drink. So I'm excited to relax a little, make some food, and drink with you guys. All right, let me get the dog bowls because these guys are ready. Let me show you. They've had a long day too. Look at them. They're like, we're tired. Oh my gosh, Matt, thank you so much. Oops, let's get that back. Okay. Is it better if I go like this? There. Thank you so much, Matt. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for... Is that crooked? I can't tell because the tripod is very crooked. So it's screwing me up. Perfect. Okay, good. All right. All right, I'm going to get some rice for the dogs. And chicken, or no, oh, scared the crap out of me. I've got the washer going. And sometimes it shakes enough that things fall off of it. So, yeah, I heard something fall. I think it was actually the dryer sheets. But that scared the crap out of me for a second. I was like, oh no, something else is breaking. Welcome, Jay from Colorado. Oh my goodness, snow 8 inches. Oh man. No, thank you. Man, some people are cold weather people and some people are hot weather. I've always loved hot weather. Summertime, shorts, swimming, you know, going to the lake. But when I was growing up, we did go skiing because Mount Hood was like an hour away. So we went skiing every year. And then when I was 15, I switched over from skiing to snowboarding. As it was like the cool teenager thing to do. Pearl's up and ready. DJ, I guess. Yeah, so I have maybe a more luxurious sized kitchen, just because fifth wheels are a little bit bigger, and like I have a really tall ceiling, like 10 feet, and the slides on both, they're called opposing slides. There's slides on each side, so both of them go out, and it's very roomy. But the refrigerator is deceiving. You might think it's like a residential refrigerator, but it's only like this deep. Like, it's not very deep. But it's still enough for me. Tracy, she says, Tracy says, how are you dealing with the pandemic? I'm doing fine. I don't really go out anyway, so like, I posted something on Facebook the other day. It was like a Muppet or something like a puppet, and it was like, when you realize your whole life is, or when you realize your regular lifestyle is like a quarantine. So for me, I've always been, hey Rippy, welcome. I've always been kind of a germaphobe. So I've always been, you know, kind of a clean, like, I always wash my hands after I go anywhere, or, you know, even after I put groceries away. I used to work at Trader Joe's, and we had gloves that, you know, we would use for like unpacking things, but I would wear the gloves all day long, and they're garden gloves, and people would make fun of me, you know, oh, you just came in from the garden and things like that. And I'm like, no, it's just whenever, you know, after stocking things or even up at the cash register, my hands would be black. So I thought that was gross. Yeah, DJ, it's a certain kind of lifestyle, and they're even within RV living, there's many types of lifestyles. So definitely might be something that you would enjoy. So when it comes to RV living, I know I've done some videos on this. There's actually like a few types of RV life. There's parked in one spot and living in your RV, which is a great way to save money and still live in maybe like even more expensive cities. Then there is part-time traveling as an RV lifestyle where you spend like 6, 5, 4, whatever months in one spot and then spend the rest of the year in another spot. So that's like kind of a mixture. And then there is full-time life on the road, RV living. And that is full-time on the road. And that one is, you get to see more stuff, but it's exhausting and it's expensive, depending on how often you move. I was finding, I was on the road for 2.5 years, and I was finding that every year or because I would plan like 6 months out. So every time I was planning longer and longer stays, one, saves money, but two, you know, just being in a spot for 2 to 3 days and then being in another spot for 2 to 3 days and then driving 2 hours and then being in another spot for 2 to 3 days and then driving 3 hours and then being in another spot for 2 days is so tiring. And I mean, it's no days off. I mean, maybe if you're retired, but for me it was like, when can I work? I need to work, I need time. So yeah, anyway, there's different lifestyles even within the RV lifestyle. So Pearl, Thomas's Norwegian Elkhound thinks you're a total babe. You gotta catch her expression. This is Pearl hearing she's a total babe. So that's pretty awesome. Let me get that all squared up. Clearly she's very excited to hear that. Okay, DJ says, what do I do for work? So, for the last 9 or 8 years, 9 years, I was contracting for this company, which started out, I was doing graphic design, then I did some websites for them, then they needed more logos, then I needed another website, and after a while, I started going to the staff meetings, and I started getting more responsibilities and stuff. And so I've been contracting with them for like almost 9 years, and I do a bunch of graphic design stuff, especially if we're going to a show or something like that. And then about 7 years ago, I started doing the bookkeeping. And so the interesting thing there is a few years ago, I thought, well, you know, I've been doing this bookkeeping thing kind of without a real education in that, and I thought, well, let me take some classes, you know, accounting stuff, and I really enjoyed it, because I was also doing my own bookkeeping, and you know, every year I was getting more and more organized. I'm an organized person, so I loved it, and so I was like, well, maybe I should start doing more bookkeeping. So I got certified in QuickBooks, and just like 2 weeks ago, I got my, well, I say first, but I've already been doing bookkeeping for 2 companies, but like grandfathered in. So I recently got my first starting as bookkeeper client. So that's very exciting. That's big news for me. It's something that it's more reliable than YouTube, and it's something that I can do in any quantity. Like, I could do full-time, I could do it part-time, I could do it for myself, I could do it for another company, like work in a company that has a lot of clients, and I could do it when I'm 70 if necessary, you know, so I've been going down that path. So anyway, that's a long-winded, well, maybe not long-winded, but anyway, that is what I do. All right. The dogs are telling me I'm taking forever on crushing up the their food. So what do we got going? Thank you, Robert. It is nice to be unwinding a little bit. Joe says he finds himself washing his hands after washing his hands. Thank you, Camper Life. I really appreciate that. Yeah, gotta make sure you're using lotion, otherwise you get dry hands. Oh, let's see. So when I'm talking, I don't get to read all the comments. So if I don't respond to your comments, because obviously I'm talking. Nick says, would I ever go back to a house? You know what I would really like is to at some point buy a house, and I don't know if I'm quite there yet, and then rent that out. And then if there's property, I could put my RV on the property, so live on it, but then also have some income from it. So that is very appealing to me. But as far as just getting a house to live in it, I guess I'm still trying to save money, or, you know, there's no point yet, or, you know, I'm comfortable. I love it. I have the flexibility to move, even if it's just to a different park with better scenery or something like that. But yeah, you know, at some point, but first, if I ever bought a house, I would rent it, to just have some income. So another plan for when I'm 70, there's some income. So trying to look after myself. And we'll give them some fish oil pills. Oh, let's see. Let me go down. I think I moved up. Oh, yeah. Yes, grapeseed oil. No, grapeseed oil is okay for their heart. It's very good for their heart. And dogs can have it. They can also have fish oil. So they're getting fish oil as well. Though Pearl has stopped eating her fish oil, and now Chase eats it, so he gets 2, usually. All right, guys. Okay. Over here. Good dogs. All right, you guys want to see them eating? Proof I fed them, if you needed any. All right, we'll get this set up. Okay, actually, so I'm taking too long. I'm going to run out of propane if I keep talking so much. So let me get the thermometer and the grabby things. And we'll see. I'm going to so I'm going to have to go back and forth. So just hang tight. I'll bring the camera out when I'm taking it off, because then you can see it all cooked. Otherwise, hang on, please. Coming back. Oh, you hear that sound? That is, I've got the washing machine going. Welcome to my real regular life. Okay, I'm turning on the temperature thing. Tell it it's chicken. Okay. So, yeah, so the washing machine, I guess it's probably like on its last cycle where it makes it kind of drier. Sometimes it'll vibrate the whole RV. And there's one of my light bulbs, or the light casing, it starts sounding like a cricket because it starts vibrating. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, okay. So next time I go out, I'll let you guys watch the dogs. Yeah, don't feed dogs grapes. Grapes, pits. I mean, who gives anything pits? What are some others? Anyway. So Michael says he's thinking of selling everything and doing 55 and over housing. Bed, recliner, rocker, and a huge TV. Yeah, I can understand that. Of course, there are plenty of, well, depends on, you know. The thing about RVs versus being in a house is your RV is depreciating, whereas the house is appreciating. So over time, your RV goes down in value, whereas with a house, the value goes up. So that anything on wheels is going down in value, usually. Yes, Tom, dogs should definitely not have cigarettes, that's for sure. Welcome, Russ. Welcome to you guys who are joining. Sorry, I haven't looked to see how many new people. It's dinner time in my RV, and we're celebrating with a beer, so, or anything, so pull up a chair, have a drink. I've got chicken grilling on the grill, and I'm super excited because I thought I was going to have to replace my whole air conditioning unit, which is like $1,200. And I find today, after some investigation, that it is only this blower fan. Well, fingers crossed, but that answers a lot of questions with the stuff that was happening. So anyway, it's been a long day of either being on the roof in the wind, it's like very, very windy here, or scraping and sponging walls at the house. So, what kind of beer is that? This is 90 shilling ale Odell Brewing. Brewing, yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you, Northwoods RV Life, Tourist Dog Treats. They appreciate that. Thank you so much. So Tom says, are you thinking of flipping another house soon, or are you going to wait? So we're still working on the first house. Let me just leave it at that. But it would be really nice, like I was just saying, I know people jump on and off, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating, but I know there's some new people. I would like to get my own house and then rent that, and maybe put my RV on that property. So then I'm using that as like a free place to live, but also getting some income. Or basically it would be paying off the mortgage. So that's an interesting thing. I don't know about Blackstone griddles. Thank you guys, welcome. That's awesome, Josh. You've got bulldogs. Oh, let's see. So, yeah, so we were talking about, Stephen and Robert, we were talking about washing machines in the RV a couple days ago. And somebody was asking me, I think it was Melinda, she was saying, is it worthwhile to have the washing machine? And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, because it makes life like it's just way better. You don't have to go somewhere to wash your clothes, and but I have heard, and I don't know if this is the model or not, but I've only heard from a couple of people that have had those washer and dryers that are mixed in one. They've not liked those ones. Because, I don't know, for whatever reason, maybe sometimes they don't work, or, I don't know, somebody had a long-winded answer. So those might be a little less popular than many RVs now. They have like a closet, and sometimes it's either left as a closet or it's left as more space in the bathroom. And it looks like it would fit, well, stacking washer and dryer, but some people also put, I've seen several people actually put like safes in them, you know, like kind of big safes. So I don't know about the weight capacity on that, depending on what you have it. Thank you so much, David. I really appreciate that. So anyway, yeah, but my stackable washer and dryer unit that fit in those things that they're kind of building now for RVs, those are just regular old washer dryer units in an RV. They're not like modified for an RV, you know what I mean? And so I love mine. Wayne, cheers, have a beer. I'm talking so much, I should have a couple more drinks. Welcome back, Danielle. Yeah, Stephen, definitely worthwhile, but you'd want, I mean, you can't have it in, you know, Class C or even Class B, unless, you know, Class C may be, I mean, some of those Class C's are like C, or let's see, Class B's are like B plus, you know, you might be able to fit some in there, but yes, I think, Tom, most people have those big safes to hold the guns. Oh, nice. Starlet says there's a 3 hookup acre for sale on the coast in Alabama. That sounds pretty cool. Of course, I think there's quite a bit of rain there, but that would be really ideal. Oh, well, I appreciate that, Gio. I appreciate you thinking of me. Yeah, maybe I was thinking super Class C. Okay, Jeff, chicken's not quite burning. It's at 145, and I got to take it off at 165. So about in just a few more minutes, I'm going to go and turn it over really quick. Welcome, Travel Review DIY from Connecticut. Thank you guys. Oh, there's quite a bit jump in numbers from the last time I looked. Welcome to my RV. It is dinner time, and after a crazy day, I'm toasting to finding some broken parts on my RV. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Wayne. I really appreciate it. That means a lot. Thank you. So I found this today, this broken thing, and normally if you find something broken on your RV, you're like, shoot. But for me, it means it's only a $45 repair versus a $1,200 repair. So having a drink, I'm grilling chicken outside. I have, in fact, here I am totally not doing anything. I have Brussels sprouts from the other day, and then I'm going to do some rice. So got dinner coming up. Pull up a chair, have a drink with me, chat. We're doing live chat, and I'm going to bring you guys outside. So Steven says, am I in the remodeled backyard? No, I'm actually in an RV park that's near the house. So the meet the other day was really good. Thank you guys for joining me. Welcome, Jerry. Welcome, JR. Okay, so I'm at 156 out of 165. I think I'm going to bring you guys out now. Let me see, I've got everything out there. Then you guys can see it flip. So this is I'm going to have to unplug it. This is very unique. I'm going to bring this outside. Here we go. La la the world. Okay. This is so peculiar. All right. Hang tight while I readjust. There's my grill. Did you guys enjoy that? Oh, there it's telling me that the meat's all cooked. All right, let me go. I actually let it sit for about, I think like even 12 minutes. Let's see, was that how it was set up before? Maybe it needs to go up one more. Thank you guys for being patient with me in this live video, but it's kind of fun, right, if you can come along. All right, let me turn this off. And let's see. Yes, okay, sorry, you guys probably heard the wind. I told you it was windy. I was up on the roof earlier trying to take my AC covers off, and I couldn't even pull one off without it blowing out, and it, you know, blew down off the RV, and I was like, shoot! Luckily it didn't break. So, yeah, a table, go figure, right? Nickel, Banner. Okay, what are we drinking? I don't know what you're drinking, you can tell me. Of course, I'm oblivious to different kind of drinks. This one is 90 Shilling Ale. It's an Odell Brewing Company beer. So, and I'm in North Texas, you guys. Still in North Texas. Yes, barefoot, I guess. So, and if you can hear that, that like cricket sound, that is, I don't know why that, sometimes this automatically hides comments. Oh, whoops. Oh, shoot. Oh, I hit hide instead of unhide. I'm sorry, Steven. I was trying to unhide and I kept hitting hide and it finally deleted it. Sorry, I meant to hit unhide. All right. Okay, so the chicken is going to be just a second on the other side to grill the other side. So that's almost done. I have these guys to heat up, some Brussels sprouts, the veggies, and I'm gonna do, of course, I got so much flack the other night because I used my microwave to heat up, to heat stuff up. I'm going to use the microwave again. I didn't say come to my Gordon Ramsay type kitchen. So, but I love these kind of rices that you just put in the microwave. But when you mix anything with fresh grilled meat, it really dresses any meal up. So this just heats up for a few seconds. And then when that's done, I'll go and get the chicken off the grill. Uh-oh, that sucks. Someone broke your microwave, Danielle. So Steven says, best invention is the microwave. So when I toured, probably a lot of you have seen it too, the Elvis Presley, his house, they have the, you know, it's just like it was in, I don't know, the 76, when did he die? But it's preserved, and one of the things that the tour guide talks about is his microwave that he bought when they first came out, and it was like $1,200 or something crazy like that. So isn't that fun? Yum, chicken salad sandwiches. Right on. Cheers, Josh. Cheers. Thank you guys for watching today and enjoying this really just crazy live video. I mean, talk about reality TV. Okay, alright James, I'm gonna go out and take them off. I actually like when they get brown on, or black on the backside. And I like dry meat. Gonna use a clean fork because the other one had raw chicken. So Thank you, Jay. Okay, I will be right back. If anybody comes on and they're like, what's going on? Just let them know. All right, here is the chicken. I'll give you guys a close-up view. Yum! Cha-ching! So, that will go with the rice. And chicken. Then, I didn't heat these up, but that's all right. Dinner is served. Who's hungry? Now my favorite thing I put on almost all meat is, oh, I'm almost out of that. You lime instead. Lime or lemon juice. So I'm going to put some lemon on this one. In fact, I just put it on everything. Lemon or lime and olive oil. I love olive oil. This bottle's like 30 bucks. I really like olive oil. I put it on, I put it amply on a lot of things. This is here it is. Da, 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 da. In case you wanted to know. All right, bon appetit. So here, I'll show it to you. So we have rice and the chicken in the middle and some veggies. So it's not so bad for microwave chicken, right? I mean, rice, grilled chicken. All right, let me check the comments because I haven't looked for a while. Somebody says something about Uncle Ben's. Let's see what that says. Obscene amount of canola oil inside to preserve it. Well, that makes sense. I can believe that. Geo-party theme for travelers. Steven says, vegetarian, an old Indian word meaning bad hunter. Yeah, I don't think it's a good thing to soak your teeth in lemon juice. That's probably true. Yes, there's red beans in these rice. Okay. Puppies. You guys want to see the puppies? They're laying down with their big bellies after eating. Chase heard me talk and he's all getting ready to get up. I used to be a pescatarian too, Danielle. And would you believe it, I actually worked on a cattle ranch, a beef cattle ranch at the time. James says, do the dogs get chicken also? You probably came in right after, but the dogs get ground beef and rice. But not enough that they get full, because I want them to eat their kibble, because that has all the vitamins and stuff. Yes, Josh says, here's a Greyhound fun fact, that Santa's little helper from The Simpsons is a Greyhound. I'm glad I've taught some people some stuff about Greyhounds. Snipe Dog says, what brand of kibble? So I did some research because I wanted to get, a high quality food, but I didn't want to pay, like $70 for a bag. And there's one at Costco, one type, not even like the chain, not even like the different family of foods, but there's one particular food at Costco that's really good, and that's what I get them. And it is, and that, even with the Costco yearly membership, is a better deal than like some of the other 4-star ones I was looking at. And it's not the like prettier bags, it's kind of the plainer bags, but it's the blue one, the royal blue one, like a chicken and egg formula. No, it's like adult, maybe it's adult formula. But the other formulas did not come into the 4-star range. So yes, Flagstaff is quarantined. I'm not surprised, of course. Has NAU shut down for the rest of the semester? Do you know? Welcome, Michael from Carlisle. Thank you so much, Robin. I really appreciate that. Annette, still working on the rehab. Hasn't quite gotten there yet. Rehab as in remodel. Yeah, everywhere's shut down. So I'm in some groups on Facebook, and several of them were like, "What's it like?" And they're like multinational Facebook groups, and many of them, somebody in the group would ask, "What's going on around the world?" And it's like every country is really in the same boat, except Sweden. Sweden does not seem to have followed suit with the rest of the world, and they seem to be doing okay. I don't know what the updated status on that is, but Sweden is my hero. I want to go to Sweden. That's where my father's side of the family was from. Nick says, do the dogs sleep in the bed with me? Or do they kick me off the bed? So, Chase sometimes does. Pearl does not. Pearl has slept in bed with me maybe 4 times, and I've had her for like 2 years. Chase, definitely more often, but I think he'll either start out on the ground and then get on the bed, or he'll start on the bed then get on the ground. He won't usually make it a full night. But Chase is a snuggler. He'll like lay with his head up on the pillow, and he'll put his back to my back, and he is a total snuggler. Pearl is a little bit like, oh, you touched me, what are you going to do? She's a little bit more nervous about stuff. Big Al from Alabama says he likes pickles with a chicken. That sounds really good, actually. So I was telling you guys the other day about some of my experiences in Sweden, or China. And when I was in China, every breakfast, in fact, every meal, we would have something pickled. But it was like the perfect mix. So even if you have like a really nice treat in the morning would be like warm tofu from your neighbor, like the person down the road that actually brews the tofu in their downstairs house, part of the house. You go, they give you a scoop of their tofu in just a bag, you know, like fruit bag you get at the grocery store. And then you take that back and you'd have that. That would be a nice breakfast, or it was like my favorite. You have that with pickled vegetables. And pickled vegetables, you know, went with everything. Now that you mentioned, I'm like, oh man, I want some pickles too. All right, I missed the Sweden talk. Cotton Patch. Yes, I've been to China twice. First time I was there for 6 weeks. And the second time I was there for 2 weeks. The first time was in the summertime. Second time was over Chinese New Year. And I always went to the same town, really rural China. Like you fly into this really tiny airport and then you go in the car for 4 hours, you know, like really rural. Not rural, but very, like they don't see white people out there. So I've been there a couple times, and then I've traveled. I've been to Beijing, and while I was there, it was up right by the North Korean border. In fact, I know, Ian, I'm talking, and if I stop talking, it would be all quiet. In fact, that town, it's Baishanshi. It's White Mountain City. It's right by the White Mountains. And we went up there. We took a tour bus up there. It took several hours to get up there. And you go up. I didn't know where we were going. I just knew I was going with my friend Yenfei's friend, who I really clicked with, but we didn't share more than 40 words of understanding together. But we really liked each other, and she took me up to this lake. I didn't even know we were going to a lake, but it was like an overnight trip, and it's this lake that's only rainwater or something like that, and it's super deep. No one knows how deep it is, and it's at the top. It's like in a crater, basically, and it's purported, you know, it's a tale there that there's a 9-headed monster that lives in the lake, and the lake's supposed to be so cold that like it'll kill you or something. Excuse me. And so the thing to do is to go get in the lake. It's like a lucky thing. So, you know, it was like really cold, and my friend Xu Hui, who brought me, she had other people come in. I went down with them. She stayed up at the top, and we went down and got in the lake, and it was so cold that it like stops your breath. So you just get in really quick and then you get out. But there's no way to walk in. You have to like go out on a deck or a dock. Of course, nothing docks at the dock. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, so get this. So I was up at the top of the lake, and there's like some monks up there, and you know, people just come to visit. And I see that, you know, and it's I'm trying to think of something like maybe at the Grand Canyon, there's like one lookout where, you know, you can walk over here, and then like 20 feet over here you can look over here, but it's kind of the same view, but it's a whole like area for people to walk. I realized that in that area is actually split off from North Korea and China. And so my friend Xu Hui was like, she's like, you know, look, North Korea. And there's a little pedestal saying that. And you don't even know. I mean, there's no North Koreans up there, but that's like a part of land where the border is. But, I mean, people go up there just to look at the view and stuff. But because it was so rural, people would take pictures of me because because I'm a white person in this part of China, you know. And the other thing is, in that town, and probably many towns, most people don't have showers. This is a very normal thing. There's no showers or baths or anything. So you go to a public bathhouse. Everybody showers. It's like 50 cents American, and you go shower like once a week. And everybody showers together, and you can pay like $1 to have somebody put milk lotion on you, or like, you know, massage that into you. Well, they also scrape you. They scrape off dead skin and stuff. Anyway, it's a very unique experience, but imagine going into this bathhouse where everybody has like maybe never seen a white person in real life. Oh, it's girls and boys, it's separated, but in this big room, it's a circle, and everybody has their backs, you know, showering. It's like a big circle, and everybody's just, you know, gawking at me. So anyway, that was a really long story. So anyway. Oh, I'm so happy. Love YouTubers. Love YouTubers that you've learned from some of the RV do's and don'ts, fails and successes. Roy, you're not too late. Thank you for joining. Let's see. For anybody, I keep forgetting to, probably because I'm drinking some beer, I keep forgetting to kind of check in and say, you know, for the new people coming on, welcome. I've made dinner and I'm neglecting to eat it because I'm the only one talking. And I'm totally forgetting what I'm saying. So, oh yeah, so anyway, I'm having a beer, hopefully with you guys. We're chatting. My computer is down here, so when I look down here, I actually feel like I'm more talking to you guys because the camera's up here, but I can't see the comments on it. It's too far away. So I have to look down here at the comments. I wouldn't say drunk, Stephen, but it's been a long day. I'm just tired, and it's nice to relax. But then it's like, oh wait, there's 194 people watching. So anyway, yeah, let me take a bite. I fed the dogs. They've eaten. And if you missed, I took the camera outside and you got to see the dogs and stuff. So, Bunny, I'm in North Texas. Oh, thank you, Couch Surfer. So, anyway, you guys have, by weird chance, heard a lot about some of my travels in China. Kind of a weird coincidence. I didn't help somebody build a tiny house. No, that wasn't me. Thank you, Roy. I appreciate you coming along. Anyway, because, oh, for those of you just jumping on, I was having troubles with my air conditioning unit and the other air conditioning / heat pump. And the other night, I woke up because I thought somebody was running a weed whacker in my living room. That's what it sounded like. And I was like, oh my gosh, I jumped out of bed and I ran down and immediately turned off the heater. And then the next day I thought, well, let me try to see if the AC works, not just the heater. And I heard, and that was this fan breaking apart. So I was just up there today filming it. It's like 30-mile-per-hour winds, but very excited to find this because I was thinking I might have to replace my whole air conditioner unit And all I have to replace, hopefully, is this, the broken blower fan. So that is the the other part of the title of this video, drinking and broken RV parts. Cotton patch, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm going to be repeating the same conversations over and over. Watch either this video or the last live one. Again, sorry. Let's see, how long has it been? 65 minutes. I should probably end it soon. DJ, you're right. I did solder together the cells of a solar panel that I built, and I cut the, I sourced the, what do you call that? Angle iron, you know, and cut that and made my own frame. So that's probably what you're thinking. Ian says it was aliens. I know, right? That, like, the same thing that tore up my roof. Randall says, coming through Pensacola soon. No, but I love the beach out there. Is it Pensacola State Park? Or it's like Santa Maria or something. That beach was so beautiful. Kevin, I love it. I bought it used. Like I said, I was having some problems previously, but I think that was the windows and not the actual hardware. Thank you so much, Michael. Steven, Pippi does Zoom. Can they have 180 little boxes? Sherry says, where did you learn all your mechanical skills from? My father. So, Sherry, I've learned so much by just needing to make so many repairs. I've learned most everything along the way. So if you're worried about getting an RV or anything where you might have to do some work or kind of these unique skills here and there, do it, because it's amazing what you learn just by having to do it. So the majority, I said in another video that there is a technician at, and I don't know if he's still there. This was 7 years ago. There's a technician at the Wilsonville Camping World. And when I had rear rata, you know, for like a week, I realized I had a leak, and I thought it was going to be like crazy. So I took it into Camping World, and the guy says, he goes, you can do this. He says, if you want, you can do this. He goes, just, very endearing person. He goes, just put on your dirty clothes one Sunday and go out there and tackle it. And I was like, what? Do that myself? Change the plumbing and all that? And I credit maybe my entire, the entire purpose of beginning my channel. Actually, that wasn't the purpose, but I credit him for, I've got rice all over my arms and stuff. Sorry, guys. Anyway, I credit this guy for probably my entire confidence that began it all. Alrighty. I'm having a hard time keeping up with the comments. Just FYI, if it's like more than 2 lines long, it's hard for me to read. Am I a member of a group that helps you find work as far as working on RVs? No. If so, are they looking? I'm not. I don't know anything about that, Bob. Sorry. Thank you, Jeff. We'll see you later. Yeah, definitely a nice thing to be able to visit all the parks or even just some. I haven't been to all. There's actually like 134 national parks and, well, maybe national parks and national scenic areas. There's kind of these weird mixes of them. But I've been to like all the big ones. Let's see, you know which one I haven't been to, at least as an adult? Maybe I went there with my parents because we used to drive down to California a lot. Is Yosemite. I haven't been to that one. So, there's one right next to it, like Kings something. Anyway, yeah. Hey, Peter, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, looks like I'm having a hard time keeping up because they're kind of moving fast and then I'm talking and then looking back. But yeah, I have a 2016 Dodge Ram 3500 dual rear wheel axle. Cotton Patch, that's, well, Peter can tell you more, but that's the, well, I think, the New Zealand natives have like the tattoos and stuff. I know. Yeah, I can scroll back, but then I forget to scroll forward, and I'm like, no one's commenting. And then I'm trying to read like 5 comments at once, you know. So anyway, I kind of feel like I'm stalling on stuff to talk about, and it's been 72 minutes. So it's kind of weird because this setup, it's just me talking, and I'm normally not the person that would talk, and definitely in groups I would never say anything. So it's a little different for me to talk, and then since I only hear myself, I know I can read some stuff, but see, now I'm getting distracted. Anyway, I hear myself and I'm like, I was talking a lot, maybe I should stop for a while, but I can't, you know what I mean? So it's kind of a weird feeling. It's a little weird to be doing the live videos. Thanks, Ian. All right. Well, cheers again. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and it's very fun. And I'm excited that you guys enjoy it. And I really enjoy talking to you guys on here. And these dogs might be ready to go for a potty walk anyway. So thank you. Thank you guys for those who have donated the super, what do they call it, super chat. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of your positive moral support in any way with the channel. And I will, see, now it's like going fast, so I'm like, what's being said? Oh, I'm sorry, caching camp van. Yeah, you'll have to start over once I end this. So, oh, now people are jumping on that haven't been on yet. Like, John. See, I'm beginning to remember names that they don't have their real name in it. And Fred, these are some of my regulars. So anyway, thank you guys. I'm gonna end it now, and thank you for hanging out. Stay positive. Look at all the amazing things that are in your life, in the world, that we can focus on, and just stay positive. All right, we'll see you later. Have a good night.